And welcome back, guys. How is it going? Another video of Kapovo's Gaming coming at you. I think in my last video I said I was gonna start worrying about getting better weapons and armor. So let's take a quick look and see what all it's gonna cost. Let's quickly just repair some stuff. Let's see here. Crude bow, 10 wood, 8 leather scraps. Flint knife, 4 flint, 2 leather scraps, 2 wood. Uh, Honestly don't know if there's much of a difference when it comes to the shields. I suppose the smaller shield does less blocking stuff, but I mean, I don't know. Is it really worth it though? Actually, probably. It only costs 4 resin less. Alright, flint spear. That's what we're going to be looking at getting. So we're going to need to get 2 leather scraps, 5 wood, and 10 flint. Alright, let's go and get all that fun stuff. It's gonna get a little annoying probably. I just gotta remember where I gotta remember where the water's at. And while we're out, we might as well try to, gather up some food and stuff. Hopefully we can run into quite a few boars. Ooh, raspberries. Run into quite a few boars. That'd be very handy. Just because meat can actually do a lot. Like, and now my health bar should be going up quite a bit. And then I believe if I were to eat that one neck, it would, or necktail, it would give me a lot of stamina. Alright. All I got from that was 1 leather scrap. Alright. And then the water is just over this way. Let's see if we can find 10 flint. Wait, do we need 10 flint or... Yeah, we do. Alright. It's generally right here in the water. Or like right along the shore. See? Right there. Alright. Might as well pick up some rocks while we're out. It'll be useful, especially since we don't have a pickaxe quite yet. For those of you who have viewed my previous one, I thank you for coming back. And if you kind of enjoy it, I get it. My first video was pretty bland. It was a lot quieter than I had realized it was gonna be. Well, the game sound wasn't, but the mic itself was. That's still something that I gotta play around with and figure out the settings to. Plus I have a roommate, which is not home at the moment, so I try to keep it down for his sake. I do not like swimming, I do not like the ocean can stay away, and yet I like playing Subnautica. What is wrong with me? Is that flint or no? That's just a rock. All right. I heard a nag. Where is it? Where are you? Sound like it came from over here. Oh hey, it did. Alright, let's show this boar what for. Oh! One hit it. That's good. Sadly I cannot get to those necks right over there. Otherwise I would. Because for some reason, whenever it comes to food, neck is the one thing that I always like to go after. And I just think it's because of the extra stamina boost. I would be going after deer right now, except for the fact that I don't have a bow and they're much faster than I am, so there's not really a point for me. The reward is just not worth it. You know, it's like working a very physically demanding job and only getting paid like 10 bucks an hour for it. It's just not worth it. Yeah, sure, it's very rewarding at the beginning, but then as you go on and bills start to pile on, you know, that kind of stuff. Ooh, more flint. Alright, where does that leave me at? 10. Exactly what we need. We got 3 leather scrap, so which means all we need to go get now is some wood, which isn't going to be all that hard because it's all over the place. Quickly kill this neck. Jeez, it's just neck galore out here. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about the third person stuff. I guess it's pretty useful in the way of you see more area space. It's just whenever it comes to survival games, I don't really like to play it in third person. I like to immerse in it a lot more. But it is what it is. It's still a really fun game, and if I remember correctly, it's an early access game, so they're still doing a lot of updating and everything. Sorry, English is my one and only language, and I'm not the best at it. So please forgive me for bad grammar. Alright, that took care of the 2. Let's go over here, pick up the 1. You know, how much necktails do I have now? 6. That is perfect. Alright. Now let's start heading back to my house so that way I can... That's a grayling. Yeah, so I'm trying to talk a little bit louder so that way the background noise doesn't cancel out my voice. And I don't know. There's settings and everything that I could play around with. There was one thing that I could do where you could hear my voice really good, but you can't hear the background noise like at all. So I don't know. I'll have to play around with some stuff, figure it out. But I do want you guys to be able to hear me and the game. Sorry, I thought I was lost for a second. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and eat that one neck. I've got enough food. And a raspberry. In the bottom left, you can see what I have eaten and what it does for me. Honestly, I don't know what the different colors are. So I don't even really think it was ever explained in the game. I don't know, you could probably look up a wiki or something. It could probably explain it. Pick up some more of these. And I'm also thinking about changing up my house just a little bit to where I actually have a chimney, so that way there's not so much smoke in the house. Figured that the windows up top would do something, but as it's turning out, I don't think it actually has done much of anything. So I don't really quite know what to do with it. Building houses have never been my strong suit. And as you can see, I did move the bed. It did do smoke damage to me, so it just wasn't worth it. The risk wasn't worth the reward. Now we want the spear. We want to repair things. Alright, and then I think next up we should try to get is wood. Or not wood. The crude bow. I think that's what we should get now. Alright, I do have it equipped. Or in my hotbar, that's good. Let's go ahead and close the door. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Start gathering up wood as I go along. Once I do end up getting the pickaxe, I do actually want to like start clearing out all this and leveling it out a little bit more. Kind of like turn it into a flat plains type ordeal, like how Minecraft has it. Just that way I can actually expand upon it and have, you know, farms, because you can farm in this game. You can tame animals and stuff. Have gardens, defenses, stuff like that. But first things first is beating Eikthyr, because a very crucial thing will be having to get a pickaxe. Two. I remember watching people play this, and they were complaining about how the spear's hitbox is so, or its accuracy is so bad, and that it's a long weapon and it doesn't have long reach. And in a way they are correct, but in another sense they're wrong, because it's got longer reach than other weapons do, and yet since you're stabbing you gotta be more precise with it. But like, I don't know, I don't have any issues with it. Throwing it is a bit of a challenge, but you know, shit happens. I'm just gonna start cutting down trees. I gotta keep my eyes out for any boar. Oh, gotta move. Because boar will be our way of getting leather scraps at the moment. And then once we get the bow and we start making arrows, then we can worry about going after the deer. Sorry, I'm just examining the area around me. Don't want to get blindsided. Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have went through the... Oh, wait. No, that would have been a bad idea. Because you can... How did I not get hit? Oh! Of course. Of course. Oh, wait. I have a shield. I could have blocked. God dang it. Oh. Oh, alright. I'll take it. The things that I remember at the worst of times. Oh, did it crush one of the smaller bushes or something? I do plan on playing some games with some friends at some point. Issue is that there's some games I can't record just because I don't have a strong enough graphics card for it. The ideal thing, or ideal game for me to play with them would be something along the lines of like GTA or Subnautica or something like that, where we all can either work together or go against each other. But just so that way, you know, there can be like constant jokes and talking and entertainment for you guys. I can go hours playing a game without talking, which if I'm not careful, I could end up doing that while recording, and I don't want to do that to you guys. Oh, my axe. Well, we need to run back to the house anyways. Gotta keep the eyes peeled for any boars. But yeah, you can, with boars, you can, trap them inside of like a fenced off area. and then you can just toss them food, and that'll start the taming process. You gotta constantly feed them, constantly build up their trust. You can't have any fire by them, otherwise it'll ruin the process. So that means like no torches, no nothing. So as long as you're good with that, then have at thee. You know, it doesn't take long for it to cook, but when you're just waiting on it, it seems like it takes an eternity. That was probably like 30 seconds, but I'm saying you're like, when is it gonna get done? I feel like if you were to cook something, people would and have it last only like 5 seconds or something, people would still end up complaining about how long it takes. I don't know, I feel like wait timers are just kind of a lose-lose situation. Once I start getting better at commentating and all that fun stuff that keeps people entertained, I do plan on going to streaming. Just that way I don't have to worry too much about uploads and all that stuff. Probably still upload the streams to YouTube or something. That sucks. What can I drop? How much weight do I even have? Oh, crap. We'll come back for it. Oh, leave me alone. I'm not too worried about you right now. I'm going to teach you guys the little trick that was shown to me by one of my friends when it comes to this game, because it's actually really helpful. Furniture, chest. Just stack the chests next to each other just like this. It'll take up less space and you can have more chests. Because I have 4, 5 down, 6 down, and if I were to have it lengthwise, I'd only be able to have 3 right along this wall. So I've already doubled my storage doing this. So if you want to play this game and are having issues with storage, try doing this. Because the regular storages only have, what is that, 10 slots. So yeah, it's very, very efficient with space. And we're just gonna go ahead and throw that in there. Same goes for the, oh, screwed up, push wrong button. Let's go sleep. In your dream, you sit beside a fire in a great hall, surrounded by the chatter of familiar voices. Their faces blur. Oh, I forget that it's it's a timer. Oh, of course, smoke inhalation. Yeah, I definitely gotta build a chimney at some point. Oops, didn't mean to bump my mic. Alright, what does this damn bird want? If you carry too much luggage, you will become encumbered, slowing you down and preventing you from regaining your stamina. Thanks, Fallout fucking tutorial. Man, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should record playing Skyrim. I don't know if my computer would be able to handle it at the moment, though. I don't know. Because I do have it on PC, and I do very much enjoy playing Skyrim. I generally go after like a two-handed build or one-handed build. Usually two-handed. But, I don't know. I kind of miss it. We'll see. 4? And I know a few tricks with that game too, so. Although they're probably very well-known tricks. Maybe I should have repaired my axe when I was over there. Over at my house. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Is that every person just before they die in a video game? Alright, what do I do with that wood? Where did I put it? I can't remember for the life of me. Oh, that one hurt. Here, woody, 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 woody. Probably not the best thing to say. I don't know. Let's just start worrying about boar. No, I wanna... Okay. I'm kind of remembering. I feel it, yeah, I already did loot this area. Let's clean up the forest a little bit. Let's make it look nicer. Let's kind of start cleaning up all the dead logs. Ugh. Sorry. I used to be really good at throwing the spear. I just gotta remember angles. It's always about the angles. Hey look, a grayling. Seagull. Where are those dang boars at? Is that one? Looks like one. Smells like one. I bet you it tastes like one too. Alright, I'm at 2 for that. Alright. Let's try to be sneaky. Oh, come on! What the heck? Oh, hey, raspberries. There's a boar. Maybe I should just practice shooting boars. Gosh darn it. So many misses. Eat that. I also plan on posting a few videos of the forest. Probably start a new save on that and actually try to go for finishing the story mode. because I haven't done that in the years that I've been playing it. I mean, I probably could have by now. It's just I've never really been one for storylines. I just like running around doing my own thing. Which is why I like Valheim so much. It doesn't even really have much of a storyline except beat certain bosses so you can get certain upgrades. Yoink! Alright. So they don't give me any leather scraps, at least I don't think they do. So which means killing them is pretty much pointless for me, except for the little bit of combat XP I get from them. Oh, I almost hit it! Well, that sucked. I threw it way away from me. It's whatever. I'm not gonna keep chasing it. It's kind of a waste. What I'm more worried about getting is the boars. Oh, come on! Oh, barely got me. I'm just gonna come back. Woo! That was cool. I like that. Alright. Now I am at 5 and I need 8. 8 for the bow. Where? There was a neck. Where was it? Am I going insane? Did it run down here? That's weird. Hey, would you look at that? I finally hit one. Man, I used to be so good at throwing the spear. Almost had it. Sounds like there's a lot of them around me too. Is it bad that the necks kind of make me think of walking, like two-legged frogs with teeth? Like, is it bad that they kind of make me think of that? I know they're essentially like geckos or something. Like in holes when the spotted lizard ran on its hind legs, or the gecko from Geico Insurance. Maybe the drop rating for the next is 15% or more. Oh, bad joke. A lot of you probably expected that to come out of my mouth. It's hard to hear 15 and not make insurance joke about Gecko or Geico, however it's pronounced. I don't have it, so I don't really worry too much about it. Alright, we need 3 more leather scraps. Come on, bring me to a boar spawner or something. Those are a thing. The hard part is finding them. Especially with so many trees. Rocks are and aren't a necessity. They're just a thing. Excuse me. Like I think at some point you're able to make rock walls and stuff. So in that area, it's a necessity. It's also a necessity in the way of what? The ever-loving fuck was that? Is that an ent? What is that? Oh, it's a tree. It looked like a yeah. It looked like it was. You know how Spriggans look in Skyrim? It looked like that, just like 20 feet tall and more woody. I don't know. Oh, good God. What's this? Give thanks to Frey for the rain and sun, for the shoots that break the earth's skin, and the fruits of the vine. Give thanks to Odin for the flesh and bone, the smoke from the cooking fire, the warm pelt, and the strength of your arm. Kind of wish that if you end up finding those, they would show up on the map. I feel like... Nope, this is the meadows. So is it just fighting a archer skeleton? Because if it is, I might be a little cooked. Bees. I'm gonna have to be careful. Pretty sure there's a skeleton archer. I know what you're thinking. Why on earth would I do such a thing? Because honey. And queen bee. Son, where did that noise come from? Or what shot the greyling? Or did the greyling win that fight? I don't know. Better question is where are some boar? Hey look, another greyling that I don't need. Yay, spear level is 10. Where are the boar? Where is boar? If you look in the top right, not right. Right. If you look up in the top right, you'll see the mini map, and if you look in the top right of the mini map, it'll show you that I am in the meadows. So it took me a while to learn that. After you learn certain areas, they won't like. I don't think they'll give you, you know, the title to it like on your screen. I think it'll just be, hey, you're here. You know, you just got to figure out if you're here or not. So that's how you figure it out, is by looking up in the top right in the area. If I end up finding some the black forest, then I'll walk in and show you the difference. Oh, boar, just what I need. Let all who read me beware of the grey dwarfs, the skulkers in darkness, the soulless ones. They are born from rot and rainfall. They spring like mushrooms from the smoking soil. There is nothing on their tongues or behind their eyes. Those who fear nothing should still fear them. When the soul of a murderer or great sinner rots under the ground, it makes a hollow cyst which draws rock and wood and moss to it. It gathers up the peat into flesh, braids reeds into bone, and takes rags for skin. It should not walk, but when the night comes, it walks. Should you read this, see one with a sword to your hand, lance it and let it out. or put it to the torch, for it fears the flame. So that's just pretty much telling you about the Grey Dwarfs and the Greylings. Which is actually pretty helpful, because if you end up getting... Ow! If you end up getting swarmed by them, then you know to... Alright, we're getting away from here. We'll come back. But if you get attacked by a band of Grey Dwarves or just low on health and you don't want to deal with them, then quickly like pull out a torch or build a fire. And they'll all back up for a little bit. Alright, I have 8. I can go make my crude bow now. Now, where is... Okay. I gotta turn more to this way. Oh, hey, mushrooms. You know, I wonder if I'm gonna find a snowy area on this May Island or not. Because if I do, that's good and bad at the same time. Alright, I can't carry any more stuff. It's good and bad in the way that it's near, but it's bad in the way that wolves and frost wyverns are there. Wyverns or wyverns? I don't know. But they suck. They're annoying. If they get you with cold damage, you can't really move. Which makes it really hard to get away from them. Which I suppose is kind of the point. I mean, they're carnivorous, so if their prey can't move very fast, that means they can go in for a kill. But quite obviously their weakness is fire, so if you make fire arrows and shoot them with it, it'll do extra damage. And if they swoop in for a melee attack and you quickly block it, doing parry, it'll then stun them for a second, which then you can hit them for a critical chance. Critical chance, sorry. Why do I keep on wanting to pick up stuff? I'm almost that over encumbered and I'm still trying to pick up stuff. God dang it. At least it didn't. Alright. You know, some extra board couldn't hurt. Like here, I'll try to show you with the boar. Like that. Eat that. I am carrying too much. I am carrying too much. I have 9. I don't really need resin at the moment. There's also another thing in this game that I really like about it, is that you can bring transportable storage with you. And by that, I mean like a cart or something. So that way you can... When you go out mining, you don't have to make several trips. You can just load it up into the cart and call it a day. Oh, I am so mad at myself right now. That is a boar spawner if you couldn't tell. Sorry for the stutter. But that's what I've been looking for this entire time. And it was just so close, I just traveled the wrong way. This game, man. So much fun, but so frustrating at the same time. Man, I wonder if you get to climb Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil? I don't know, I'll have to look it up again. Story of my life. Alright, let's see here. We are almost there. And we are here. What's sparkling up here? Oh, just what? I'll pick these up. Gotta wait for... Oh, that's right, the stamina won't regenerate. Regenerate. Eh. Just drop that for right now. Let it refill. There we go. And then let's go ahead and go... No, let's go to this end one. Go ahead and just pile these in. Go over here. Oh wait, I need to grab some more wood. I just put it down. Alright, repair everything. Build a crude bow. Alright, and then workbench 8. Go ahead and just shrink. Put arrow. I think 100 would be a pretty good number to stop at. Nice, well-rounded, full stack. That way I still have wood to myself and all of that jazz. Would you look at that? Only costed me a stack of wood for the bow and 100 arrows. That's actually pretty good. Alright, now... what do I want to do here? Resin, raspberries, flint. I'll go ahead and throw flint back in here. Throw this in here. Okay. Go ahead, throw some scrap in there. Throw that in. Where's the? How do I sort? Where's the sort button? I don't know. I'll figure it out later. And then nothing else really. Go ahead and sleep. Probably gonna wake up choking on smoke again. Called it. Oh, maybe not. Alright, now I need to hunt deer. First things first, I've gotta remember. Alright. Can't pick up my arrow. Can't pick it up. No. Alright, so that's just there now. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you can make leather out of leather scraps. I don't know. I don't think so. I was gonna say, if I could just do that, then I was just gonna go after a bunch of boars, but I don't think you can. That'd be pretty cool if you could. And arguably it wouldn't be that hard, but you'd probably need like something other than a workbench to do it. Although I could also be wrong on that. The boar spawner was this way, right? Because I want to mark that down. Because that'll come in very, very handy. Actually, you know what? Let's just go farm some boar real quick. Get some more raw meat, cook it up. That way we have more meat. Plus it'll get me some experience with shooting the bow. I can see how people have a hard time with the bow and the spear. I'm not dissing anybody who can't do it. It's just practice. Like with the bow, you saw my shots. I had a very good shots, and now I'm just having a hard time with it. Oh, that was bull. No, actually, it was a boar. Oh. And I'm not too worried about wasting arrows because these are wood. They're not that hard to get or make. It only costs... Oh, that one was my bad. It only costs like 8 wood to get 20 arrows. So, I mean, it's pretty cheap. Considering other recipes for stuff. Oh, I just barely missed too. Go ahead and eat a neck. Ha! Right in the ass. Right in the ass. Right up Main Street. Let's see here. Well, since there's no board, let's just quickly take a look at what this says. This land is hard and wild, but we who are brought here are harder still. Take comfort, traveler, in the gifts before you, the good wood and stone, the fruits and flowers of the forest. Look also to the wild boar who roam these lands. They fear fire and the hand of man, but they can be taught to obey it. Go quietly to them and let them eat of your stock. Roots of the ground are their pleasure. So like raspberries and mushrooms and stuff. Pretty much just berries. Like, no meat. Which is actually kind of funny to think about because boars are omnivorous in reality. They eat both plants and meat. They pretty much just eat whatever they can get. I don't even think that they have any teeth. And if they do, it would be like... I don't know. I'll look it up and get back to you. Grey Dwarf Shaman. Let's shoot the Shaman. The Shamans are generally a pain to deal with. We're just gonna do it like this. Man, potions would be very helpful right about now. The Grey Dwarf is like a step up from a Grey Ling. Just a little bit stronger, I guess. Alright, let's see here. I need to get leather so that way I can get like leather tunics and stuff. That's what I'm going, that's why I'm running around looking for deer. But I think that might just have to be a next episode type deal, because this one's running pretty long. And I'm hoping that you guys can hear me better. I just found out that my mic on my headset can bend and everything, so I felt like a dweeb for not realizing that. That was a deer. Where? Something that I don't like about the woods is that your prey can see you before you can see it, at least in this game. I suppose that could help a little bit. One thing I'll never understand is why people didn't make wooden armor. Or you can't make wooden armor in this game. Or other games like this. There's some games that I've played where you can make wooden armor. That's boar. I'm not interested in a boar. There are some games where you can. It's just I don't understand why in games like this you can't. Just because it's something to protect you. You know? Ah, he moved. There we go. Legolas? Is that his name? Oh, sit with proper posture. I won't end up with so many back problems. Alright, we all see the deer up ahead at 12 o'clock, right? If I saw correctly, there should be like 2. What the heck? Come on! What scared you? Could not have been me. Just saying. There we go. Jeez. There we go. Tanning rack, deer rug. The cosmetics in this game could be used to like store lost my train of thought. To store stuff, I guess. Like the deer rug you saw, I think that costs like 10 deer hide. And that can just store the deer hide and it doesn't take up any of your chest space. So you can just have a bunch of deer rugs on your floor and whenever you need deer hide, just pick one up. I don't feel rested anymore. Well, boo-hoo. Can we get boo-hoo in the chat? Boo-hoo. Oh, I missed. How'd I miss? Didn't miss that time. Sorry, just remember Markiplier playing Frostpunk. Although I bet you he's excited. Frostpunk 2 is coming out. One of these days I'll probably record playing Green Hell and just show everybody just how much of a pain in the ass that game is. Like, it's in the name. It is hell. Like, I don't know why I expected it to be anything different. Alright. Gotta go up to here. And I have... Oh, that's right. Yep, I have died up there. Because that's where the Black Forest is at. It's always good to have at least like 4 things of food on you. Just that way if you're like me and you're running low on like neck meat and cooked meat, then you can just go ahead and start eating other stuff. Like, you see me walking around picking up mushrooms, that's just because that's the only other thing that I can get other than raw meat and neck meat along with raspberries. Oh, I'm drifting off out of Oops. But yeah, just that way in case if you like run out, you can always use something else. You've already seen me do it where I think I ran out of neck meat and I had gathered up some mushrooms and just started eating that, or I was getting low on some food and I was like, whatever, I'll just use this. Your health can go higher than 100, by the way. And your form of getting higher health is the better food that you eat, the higher the health and your stamina will be, and probably the longer it'll last. Like, you can make a carrot stew, and it's actually one of the best things in this game that you can eat. But to get there, it's kind of a pain in the ass. Like, I've already got carrots, but I gotta make a cultivator, which if I remember correctly, it takes like 10 to 20 wood and like 10 bronze. Is that my house? No, it's not. Oh, we can go take a look at it anyways. You can't touch this. Can't touch this. No, don't get close to it. How do I keep missing? Got it. Don't know how, but I got it. It looks like the grayling ran off. I will say that graylings are pretty dumb, but they're smart enough to know when they get damaged really bad to run off and heal up. Or just run off and try to find easier prey. Oh, did they patch it? Do they no longer spawn at ridiculous amounts of time? That'd suck if they did. You know, maybe I don't even need stone. I'm sitting here thinking about the flattening that I'm gonna have to go through. And I was sitting there thinking about raising it up to my level. But maybe I could just build stairs down to its level, you know? Find a level that would be pretty good and just start, you know, flattening out. I don't know. I have a small little area that I can test it out on. Open the door. Close the door. And my fire died down. That's okay. Alright, so leather tunic. 6 deer hide. Leather pants. 6 deer hide. Leather helmet. 6 deer hide. And deer cape. 4 deer hide and 5 bones. And this is where the bones start coming into play. Alright, let's see here. Yep, I'll have to end it here, guys. Thanks again for watching Kapovo's Gaming. And you know what? We'll get the deer tunics and the leather tunic, the leather pants, the leather helmet, and the deer hide cape in the next video. But we got a bow, we got a flint spear, and we've got 6 storage, 6 chests. So we're doing pretty good. We've only we've been here for how many days now? I don't know. 4, 5, maybe 6. So overall, not a bad start. So again, this is Kapovo's Gaming. If you really enjoyed what you saw here, or if I'm doing at least a little bit better than what I did in my last video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And when you subscribe, please hit the notification bell so that way you can get notifications every time I post a new video. They won't always be just like this, and you know what? Sometimes I'll be playing with other people. But have a good day, guys.